Hi, I'm Dr. Duc Vuong, world's #1 weight loss surgeon, author of 13 books, including the best-selling Ultimate Gastric Sleeve Success. And I'm coming to you tonight to talk about our newest series. We're going to talk about long-term weight loss surgery success tips. Now, let me ask you this question. Did you have weight loss surgery just to regain the weight? Let me rephrase it another way. Who wants to have weight loss surgery? Yes, Dr. Vuong, I want to have weight loss surgery just to regain the weight. Oh, fuck no, Dr. V. No, I don't want I take it back, Dr. V. See, nobody wants to have weight loss surgery just to regain the weight. In fact, nobody wants to go on a diet, try to lose weight, join a gym, change their behaviors, the lifestyles, whatever, just to regain the weight. Isn't that true? Give me an amen if that's true. Nobody wants to regain the weight. And that includes your husband. That includes your skinny teenage daughter who hates her big hips. That includes your obnoxious son who's trying to get ripped for the new football season. None of them want to regain the weight. They think they're going to lose the weight, keep it off forever. But that's just not true. And one of the things that we've done with weight loss surgery is we've promised that the weight is gone forever. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just gone for now, bitches. It's only your diabetes is gone forever. No, it's not. No, it's not. Your diabetes is only gone for now. If you want to keep it off forever, these are going to be some of the tips that I'm going to give you, okay? So in this video, I'm just giving you the overview of the program. And then over the few subsequent videos, I will then dive into each topic. All right, so the first week, Dr. Vuong, let this be the first week. No. Week 1. Dang it. Pen's not working. Week 1. We are going to go back to food basics, all right? Now, here's the problem. A lot of people comment on my posts, and I see all my comments. Or they'll send me a private message, which I usually don't respond to unless you're in my academy or I know who you are, or you come to a conference or something. And they'll ask me this question, or they'll say something like, I've regained 20 pounds or 40 pounds or 50 pounds. And they'll say, I guess it's time to go back to basics. I guess you should go back to basics. And someone will say, you should go back to basics. You should start over. Here's my question to you. What if your basics were wrong? Oh, damn. Dr. V dropping some truths. What if your basics were wrong? What if everything your nutritionist told you was wrong? What if everything your surgeon told you was wrong? If you're still drinking fucking Ensure protein shakes or Premier protein shakes for breakfast, get off my page. Stop following me. If you want to argue with me that your Premier protein shake's healthier for you than my green smoothies, then just don't follow me because you're not going to like anything else. If you are so resistant to trying green smoothies, you're not even going to like any of the other real talk shit that Dr. V is going to give you. Is that true? Give me an amen if that's true. Right? The food basics have to be correct. So we're going to have to talk about the correct food basics, okay? And most of the information is just wrong. Okay? Most of the stuff that your dietitians and your surgeons are telling you is just wrong. It's just outdated. It's just not proper. Doctors are terrible at nutrition. They are, for the most part, unless they super specialize in weight loss, right? And there's actually a new specialty for that, for bariatrics. Okay, as an internist, as a primary care doctor, or a family practice doctor. But for the most part, your surgeons don't know shit about nutrition. Amen? And what happens, but Dr. Vuong, that's why they have a nutritionist. That's why they have a dietitian. But the dietitian is only going to do what the surgeon tells her. Most dietitian programs don't have exposure to a bariatric program. Think about this. They don't have exposure to a weight loss surgery program. So once they graduate and they say, hey, I'm going to try bariatrics, they are dependent on the surgeon to teach them. Or they have to go learn on their own. Or they have to go to conferences and they don't have any money or funding to go. Most of them don't. So, and even when they go to bariatric surgery conferences, guess what they learn? Same fucking bad stuff. Like peanut butter to give extra protein. What? Now someone's going, Dr. Vuong, you mean peanut butter's not good for me? You mean I can't have bacon? Bacon's not good for me? You mean beef jerky? I shouldn't be eating beef jerky every single day as a snack, Dr. Vuong? That's all bad information. Okay? So we got to get correct. We got to talk about what to eat. Oh, hell. And this is all just week 1, y'all. What to eat. And lastly, how to eat. Because you bitches are all like, I'm eating too fast, and I don't know why I can't stop myself. It's just a problem. I just eat all the time. I eat too fast. I need to eat slow down. And I'm just always grabbing and going. I'm just always... Dude, let me teach you how to eat. Now listen, what's the point of all this if I say, hey, you need to do a green smoothie for breakfast, and someone says, but Dr. Vuong, must be nice. I'm on a fixed income. I can't afford fruits and vegetables. I can't afford a smoothie maker. Well, fucking, you live in America. You live in 2019. This is the best time to be a human ever in the history of humans. So yeah, we're going to touch on finances a little bit because you got to. Amen? Now, the last video series I did was on finances, and I had nobody watching. But it is the backbone of everything, y'all, we need to teach y'all. So first of all, get your head out of your ass, and let's fix your finances. And trust me, I was $4 million in debt at one point. I retired last year at the age of 45. Dr. Vuong, what can you tell me about finances? Aren't you a surgeon? You should stick to being a surgeon. Bitch, I retired at 45. I spend my time helping you, ungrateful person. Doing Facebook Lives, free videos, editing all this stuff myself, putting conferences together, and you can't even come to the conference. Dallas is August 31st. Dr. Vuong, instead of Dallas, why don't you come to Fort Worth? Dude, that's right across town. You can't come across town. People are crazy, y'all. But not you. Not you watching. You're Dr. V tribe. Amen? Hey, put a T if you're a Dr. V tribe. Or actually better, put a V if you're a Dr. V tribe. If you follow me, if you love what I'm telling you, and I know maybe you can't afford a green smoothie right now, but you'll work on the finances, right? At least say, Dr. Vuong, I'm working on my finances. Dr. Vuong, I've taken some of your advice. I'm starting to save for plastic surgery, as opposed to saying, I could never afford plastic surgery. Dude, start. You got to meet me halfway. Amen? That's this whole long-term success talk. I can tell you all the best stuff, but if you are resistant, whatever, it must be easy for you, it just doesn't work for me, get off my page. I don't have time for you. I have time for other people, like the Marys of the world and the Marias of the world who want help, right? Of the Sues of the world who want help, who are changing, who are coming. All right, so that's just week 1. Exciting? So good? Be right back. Woo! Okay, let's talk about week number 2. Dr. Vuong, get started. I want to talk about week number 1 right now, Dr. V. Well, no. We got to pace ourselves, okay? We got to pace ourselves because I got to know who my real followers are. Are you going to be here next time when we're talking about food? Will you be here 2 weeks from now when we talk about relationships? Who's excited about this? Who's excited about this? Let me tell you, if you don't think your long-term weight loss surgery success has to do with your relationships, you're fucking kidding yourself. You are nuts. In fact, I will tell you, here, someone write this in the comment section. Relationships equals life. At the end of your days, the quality of your life is determined mostly by the quality of your relationships. Now, for all the people who hate me for talking about money, I didn't say your life was money, bitches. I said your life is relationships. And you got to build those relationships, and those relationships will help you get finances. Just like I'm building a relationship with you guys, my V tribe, right? My academy people. My people who come to my conferences. If I've given you a hug in person, I know your name, message me. Say, Dr. V, I hugged you in Phoenix. I'll be like, oh, hey, what's up? If you're some stranger from Canada and write me a letter this long, I don't have time to respond to you. I don't know you because we have no relationship. You follow what I'm saying? This is how the world works. You can't be hating it. But Dr. Vuong, I had weight loss surgery to lose weight. Well, you got fat because of the relationships that are currently in your life. Give me an amen. you're in an unhappy marriage, or you were previously in an unhappy marriage, or you were abused previously, you're stressed out at work, your mama is sick, your best friend, blah, 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 you were sexually abused. I'm not making fun of those. That's a terrible thing, but those are all relationships. Does that make sense? Very rarely is anybody sexually abused by a stranger. We think stranger danger, but no. Most abuse situations happen from people you know, family members, uncles and cousins, and friends from across the street, bigger kids. I mean, it's crazy. It's people you know. Relationships equal life. So yeah, man, we're going to talk about how your friends change. You will most likely lose your bestie. Put a 1 in the comment section if you lost your bestie. And your bestie could have been your best sister, your mom, your cousin who you grew up with. It could be a coworker, whoever you hung out with. It could have been your spouse. And now your spouse is gone. You lost your bestie. Put a 1 in the comment section. Did you lose your bestie? Friends, family. I love my family, Dr. Vuong. I love my family. Fuck you, dude. No, you don't. You hate your family. You blame everything on your family. You blame your obesity on your family. You're talking about how their family members come and they're always asking for stuff, begging for stuff, hand out, hand up. You hate Thanksgiving. Oh my God, Dr. Vuong, I'm so stressed out during Thanksgiving. That's why I'm overeating. That's why I've regained this weight. These holidays, these kids stress me out. Why did I have 5 kids? God damn it. 5 kids and 3 baby daddies. What's wrong with me? Like, dude, you hate your family. You hate Christmas. Awesome. Terrible. So then we'll talk about your spouse or your significant other. And that includes your old spouse and your new one, man. Dude, is your new boyfriend exactly the same dude as your ex-husband, just in a different body? You understand what I'm saying? You're with the same dude, just in a different body. That's fat brain. And that fat brain bitch is going to make you regain weight. This is what we're talking about, long-term success. How to kill this fat brain. Okay? And we're going to talk also about your work relationships. Listen, man, if you keep blaming your stress eating on work, you know what I'm going to tell you. You better get a new job. Move somewhere else. Fucking retire. I don't care. Go back to school. Get a side hustle. Sell everything you got so you can start your side business. Kick your freeloading son out of the house. So he's not eating all your groceries. So guess what, man? There's always room to talk about your finances. Trust me. And I love it because we can measure it. Part of the problem, we talked about all this wrong information, is shit we can't measure. They tell you to drink Premier protein shakes, but there is no study that shows Premier protein shakes benefit you. You understand what I'm saying? So you can't measure it, but we can measure your finances, right? That's why I love to talk about that. Cool? All right. Now, as exciting as this sounds, who's ready for week 3? Question. Are you going to be here for week 3? Think about that, right? Will you be here? What you going to do? Okay, so I want you to already commit, right? Put it on your calendar, Put it on your phone. Your phone has a calendar. Just say, hey, Real Talk with Dr. V, week 1, 2, 3. I got to be there, okay? And in fact, let me tell you how dedicated I am. I will actually be on my road trip with Kizzy next week. But I will still do it for you. I'll still be here next week. We're going to talk about food. Because that's the sort of stuff I don't need a whiteboard for. I can talk about that. All right. Okay, who's ready to hear about week 3? Week 3, listen, I love y'all, but you all some crazy-ass bitches. True? Give me an amen if you're a crazy-ass bitch. So week 3 is for you if you're a crazy-ass bitch. We need to talk about the psychological, emotional aspects of weight loss surgery. Give me an amen. Come on. Who is talking about the psychological, emotional weight loss aspects of weight loss surgery other than Dr. V, right? Now this is a touchy subject because, I'm a little bit of a no bullshitter kind of, maybe you don't like my foul language. That's okay. But it still comes from a good place. And it comes from my heart. And I've been through it. I've been through abuse. I lived for 6 months in a refugee camp. You know, I lost my family. I immigrated to the United States from Vietnam. I'm one of the refugee boat people, if you don't know my story. I spent 6 months in a refugee camp. Came over when I was 6 years old. My dad was 36. We didn't know anybody. We started over from nothing. My dad, we didn't know how to speak the language. We didn't know people. We had no clothes. We had no luggage. We had nothing. My dad was 36. And in 16 short years, at the age of 52, he retires independently wealthy from real estate. I tested out from being smart, ended up being a surgeon, right? And then wasn't bad enough that I was a surgeon. I didn't prove myself enough. I lost it all at the age of 36, same age as my dad. And I had to start over. I was $4 million in debt. Hurricane Ike wiped me out. I had a bunch of real estate because that's what my dad did, and Hurricane Ike came and wiped me out, and I started all over again. So I've been through all this stuff. I was bullied growing up because I was the poorest kid in school. I couldn't speak the language initially. I was small. I was scrawny. Still skinny-ass Asian. I was picked on until I made friends who said, dude, you're not picking on Duc. Nobody's picking on Duc. So after elementary school, actually my 6th grade year was the last year any bully picked on me. Because after that, I had enough friends, right? But I didn't let any of that psychological, emotional stuff scar me or keep me down. Losing everything, financially having started over. That when I had to start over again at 36, not only did I lose all my real estate and all my money and lost everything, I eventually lost my relationship too with Kizzy's mom. And having to start over again with a new relationship, right? So I know all this stuff. In fact, if you are breathing, here, take a deep breath for me. Everybody breathe with me at one time. And let it out. If you've done that just now, I promise you got some psychological, emotional baggage. Amen? So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how you deal with the past. We're not going to relive the past, yo. I'm not your psychologist. I'm not going to make you sit on the couch and say, tell me about your mom. Tell me about your childhood. I'm not here to reopen up any wounds for you. We're going to heal. In fact, I should probably have said that. We're going to try to heal the past. We're going to try to get beyond it. Okay? We're going to talk about body image. Who thinks body image is important? Absolutely important, right? Anger. Dude. I love you, but some of you bitches are angry. Some of you guys are angry. And listen to me. Listen to me real quick. Pay attention. Put down whatever you're doing. Pay attention to me. Your anger is justified. I'll say it again. Your anger is justified. No, they should not have done that to you. He should not have treated you that way. You should not have been picked on. You should not have been sexually abused. It was not your fault. You did not ask for it. You definitely are a good person. You are a spiritual person. You are a decent human. You are a child of God. Your anger is justified. But it's what Nelson Mandela said, which is resentment. I'll say that again. Resentment is like drinking poison and expecting your enemy to die. One more time. Resentment is like drinking the poison and expecting your enemy to die. So we are going to have to let go of the resentment. We have to let go of the resentment. We have to let go of the anger. We have to let go of the past. But Dr. Vuong, it's so hard how I do that. Oh, bitch, you got to wait till week 3. That's you got to wait till week 3 for that. Okay? And it's hard. And I'm going to get some criticisms. And there are going to be people who are going to unfollow me during week 3 for the shit I'm going to say. But not you. Not you who put a V in the comment section who said you're part of my tribe. You're going to stick this out for me. with me, because you know I'm the only one who delivers you the straight truth, right? Does that make sense? And you, at some core, know deep down that those old past hurts, those old past stories, that old past anger, those old past resentments, pay attention, no longer serve you. So what? Now you're 300 pounds. What are you going to do about it? So what? Now you're down to 140 pounds, but you're still seething inside. You're still hurting inside. What's the point of that? Let it go. Let that shit go. All right? Woo! Wow, I going deep on y'all. Listen, week 3 is going to be a son of a bitch. That's what I used to say when I didn't want to hear my dad hear me cussing around. Son of a bitch. All right? But week 4 is where it all has to come together, guys. Okay? We're going to talk about my favorite topic to ever talk about. In fact, if you are ever in my presence and you bring up this word, we will be talking forever, yo. Okay, personal development. We're going to put it all together for you. Okay? I'm going to put it all together for you. What to do. It's one thing to sit there and wax profane about it. It's another thing to say, hey Mary, hey Lisa, hey Michelle, hey Jane, hey Sue, hey Ben, hey Diego, here's what you do. Do this. Read this. Watch this. Stop doing this. Yeah? Stop doing. These things you need to stop doing. These things you need to start doing. Right? And a little bit of personal development, quite honestly, is about learning how to read people. To figure out who's really has your back and who doesn't. Lately, I've seen a lot of comments and posts about, I lost my support person, so I just started regaining the weight. Fuck that shit. That is the piddliest ass excuse I've ever fucking heard. It just drove me nuts. If you want to piss me off, I lost my support person, so wah. Really? Listen, I love you, but I want to remind you of a truth. You were born alone, unless you were a twin, but you get the idea. Most likely, you were born alone. And you're going to die alone. And even if you were born a twin, most likely you're going to die alone. You need to remember that. Yes, it's important to have the right basic information. Yes, it's super important to build strong, powerful relationships. Yes, it's important to do the heavy, deep psychological, emotional work. But ultimately, at the end of the day, it's you. It's you and what you're going to do about it, girl. Come on now. Who's excited for this next 4 weeks, next 4 videos? Is it going to be amazing or what? Long-term success tips. If you love Dr. V, you need to do me a favor. You need to share this video in all of your secret Facebook groups. You need to post this to your Instagram account. Hey, take a screenshot. Ta-da. Look, everyone get their camera ready. I'm going to do a screenshot. Screenshot. Dee! Post that on your Instagram. Tell people to follow me. Tag people right now. Tag your husband right now on the comment section. Your best friend, your coworkers. Tag them right now. Tag anybody you know in your support group, your weight loss club, your journey. And have them watch this with you. Have them say, hey, if you really want to support me, spend the next 4 weeks with me. Do this for me. Right? I love you guys very much. I'm super excited to see you over the course of this video series. Dr. V out.